Hey y'all. So, about last night's episode of Temptation Island, I think there's one more episode left. Tom, sees Chelsea kissing Dr. Blake, and that was just his green light to go ahead and kiss Sophia. If I was Sophia, I don't know that I would have wanted the kiss, only because is this, do we have a connection and that's why you're kissing me? Or is this just plain revenge and you just want your girlfriend to see that you have, retaliated because she kissed Dr. Blake? But of course, she's young and obviously, has a little bit of feeling towards Tom. It's just new for both of them and exciting. So I think that that's pretty much what it is on both ends. I don't even really realize how they both feel that they have such a deep connection where they will, he said she's going to be in his life forever. I mean, I know that a lot goes on that we don't see, but it's just new to both of them and something exciting. He, I think that Tom possibly always had a thing where he could possibly cheat. It just never got that far in his, marketing, flirtiness with other women. And who knows, he may have cheated and she just doesn't know. I don't think that just seeing your girlfriend cheat would make you just automatically go kiss somebody. And if it does, it does say a lot about your character because you are actually there for her to see that you will change. You haven't changed your flirting and you told her you embraced it. So you're not really showing her that you're growing. And in her growing, she's finding out and seeing other things that she likes that you're not giving her. And you're not really even trying. Yes, she did, cheat first, but you weren't doing anything different there than you were at home as far as getting better. Because I'm sure the slapping of somebody's butt is just not something that you ever want to see your boyfriend do, regardless of the no rule. You just don't want to see it. And because he did it and was not aware of all the things that she could see, you need to always be mindful and just do better. um, Chelsea and Dr. Blake, I really wish that they would have had sex. I mean, I'm sure that that's wrong for me to say. I wish if she would have done it there because then I think that that would either like kind of, it would give her like, I think she would just be more clear on, do I want to try something with Dr. Blake, or do I want to try to work on this relationship with Tom, or do I just want to be by myself? Um, I'm glad now seeing them together, Dr. Blake and Chelsea. I do think that they could really have a connection if he is being true to, if this is really him. I think that they would actually make a very good couple. I don't think that Tom deserves her because anyone who says they embrace their flirting when they know that it's hurting their significant other, you don't deserve the chance. Um, So yeah, I wish that they would have had sex. And when they said goodnight to each other and she turned back and gave that look, I really thought that he was going to go in the room with her, but I was wrong. Um, Julian, I have to say, from the first episode, I really thought Julian was going to cheat. And I'm so proud that he didn't. And when he took Tula on a date, yeah, I'm sure Maya felt a certain way because I wasn't shocked actually. I really think that he was over Maya once that whole situation happened with the food. And I don't think that Maya really did anything wrong, but I just think that he just, lost interest. And, there wasn't really anything there, like feelings as far as like them possibly leaving together. I didn't believe that he would. I didn't believe that he would leave with anyone, but I did definitely believe that he would have cheated. And that was how I felt like the first episode. And it just changed drastically over time. So then when he takes Tula and he says that our date's going to be a little different, I knew that that's what he was going to do if he was going to ask her to go with him to pick out an engagement ring. And I think that it was so dope of her to, not try to talk him out of it and to like, amp him up and, be happy for him, celebrate his growth and what he is planning on doing. Um, Kristen, I don't know if she has, I'm not going to say she hasn't grown, but I don't know if she knows exactly what she wants. And I don't know if she feels that she hasn't seen enough growth from him, or if she's just not, if she's still not accepting it, if she still has that wall up. She has to either learn to put the wall down or get rid of the person who you need to keep the wall up for. And I think that when Juwan is, a very good listener and just asking questions, to it basically helps her to figure out what her decision is going to be. So, I think that he was pretty dope with asking the questions and not trying to down Julian either. So yeah, a lot of the guys there were very good guys because they weren't all about, stealing another man's woman. They were trying to, be a friend, and, whatever developed after that. Uh, Aaron, I think that Aaron is, when she is seeing Corey not hurting anymore or insecure, instead of her, just waiting to see what happens, I think that, she's putting, like, she is using anger as her cover up. Because, when she said that if he does something that she won't be able to forgive him, I mean, yeah, I think that it would be hard, but I think him of all people would deserve it only because you're the reason why you're there. You didn't feel that he was enough for you, and so you have to think of all the how you made him feel in your relationship. And Amanda is over there playing the game right. She is calm, she'll ask questions, but she won't down her, and she just wants him to feel good about himself. And that could just be her costume too, but it's like she knows how to play the game. She knows that listening to him will be the thing that could possibly win, she would win him or steal him or take him from Aaron. And yeah, Aaron is, she's growing and realizing that he was enough, but now seeing that she may not go back to the same boyfriend. I don't know if she can handle him with confidence, because I don't know if she's ready to not, beat on him, not really physically, but, like mentally, because of her brokenness from previous relationships. Is she ready to be with the person who she cannot no longer, basically rule or run over? Who knows? And he now knows that I'm sure he still loves her, but he just knows that the relationship that they came with is not something that he wants to go back to. And if she is not ready to, to change, listen, love more, whatever, that he knows that there are options out there for him, and that he does deserve better. Erica, I was so surprised at Erica kissing Jessie. Well, actually, I thought that she was going to take Juwan on a date, just because I think of course, well, she said that, she likes Jessie, his qualities, but I thought that it would have just, she would have just took someone she was cool with, and because she had no intentions of anything happening. But when she took Jesse, I am so surprised that she kissed him. um and I honestly now think if they would have had time, like if Jesse would have been able to, continue to stay until it was time for the final bonfire, that she would be strong enough to not go back to Kendall. And I think that giving her time to now think about Kendall and not be around, anyone other than the girls, it gives her time to kind of possibly think of the so-called good things that Kendall does, and how what she can do to fix it, because has she grown enough to know that she's enough, and she may not be enough for him, but she is enough for herself and for somebody who deserves her. Yeah, so and then I was shocked also that she let him sleep in the bed with her. They edited it so good where it was just like, oh, are they going to have sex? Like, it kind of was like leaning towards that, but it may not have, been, so, uh, I don't know the word, not really seductive, but yeah, just she opened up the door and, pulled, grabbed him by the hand. It was just like, because usually when that happens, we all know what happens after that. So, but yeah, I was surprised that she woke up with him the next day. So Kendall and Nicole, if they would not have had to go home, Kendall would have went on a date with Nicole. He wouldn't have cared what Alexis felt. Um, and he would have just, told her, like, I am here to experience this whole thing and be open to everything. And really, what can Alexis do? Like, you invited Nicole into y'all bedroom, a bedroom that ain't really even yours. You are possibly fighting to become a girlfriend, and you bring another woman in. Like, what were you thinking? Um, and Nicole, I think Nicole just wants to be accepted by somebody, and because she wasn't accepted by Alexis, she was going to try now to be accepted by Kendall, and she knows that she'll get a text from Kendall, and I 100% believe that he will text her, like she said, and meet up with her. And Alexis, I don't know if I would have wanted to go on a date with him, seeing him and her disappear, and knowing that she wants to be in, continue to do the threesomes, and that he wants to continue to do the threesomes, and because I say no, then you just flock to her. I don't know if I would have wanted to stay and go on the date with him. But Alexis is, I don't want to say she's broken, but she's definitely insecure and doesn't look at the red flags that are just in her face, because when she did say, is he going to hurt me like he hurt his girlfriend, if you know that he hurt his girlfriend, so you know that he's not this good guy that act like he is, or that he tries to show you that he is. And he, to me, he doesn't even show you that he's a good guy when he disappears with somebody who he had no interest in until you brought him in, or brought her in the bedroom. So I mean, I don't want to say she deserves what she gets, because that does sound really heartless, but sometimes we all deserve, no, I don't want to say deserve, because that is very, very harsh. When somebody does something to you, but you keep ignoring the red flags, it's harsh to say you deserve it, but you kind of do, because the person is going to continue to do the craziness as long as you allow it. So I guess maybe deserve is the word. But yeah, so we will see next week for, I think this is the season finale, what happens, who stays together, and I'm really excited to see how Julian is going to propose. I wish I would have really seen the ring, because I am very into jewelry. But anyway, I don't remember if I said in the beginning, but if not, you guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. you guys are, definitely helping a great deal. I appreciate it more than you could ever imagine. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.